Well, Emma Franklin-Keogh is from Clockwise Credit Union in Leicester. Emma, evening.
Good evening.
Look, you obviously spent the last, whatever it is, the announcement was made just after 12 o'clock. You've spent the last few hours poring over it. What does it mean?
I think it will be a breath, a relief for a lot of low-income families, and particularly families on fixed incomes. The figure that's being bandied about of the 2,500, what I would say to people is to remember that's a typical usage. What they're doing is capping the unit rate. So if you are a high volume user, you will pay above that. But overall, I think it means that everyone feels that little bit more settled, a little bit more aware of what's going on.
It is still a lot more money than it was this time last year, though, isn't it?
It is. It's still double what it is last year, which a lot of lower income families will struggle with. I think a lot of families, full stop, will struggle with. And we also have to remember that the cost of living, the energy prices was fueling some of the issues, but they're still there. We are still paying a lot more for groceries, for other things that make life livable. You know, we've still got that choice between heating and eating, particularly for some lower income families. And the question is this going far enough to help them?
So in essence, it certainly averts the worst case scenario, would seem to. Your concern would still be, as you say, for many families who will still find this extremely difficult to find the money for. What advice are you giving them?
I would say, again, if anyone has any information around just keeping an eye on what you're using. When it comes to your bills, keep an eye on your bills. If you are, and I do repeat this, if you are finding yourself in difficult times, keep those lines of communication open with your supplier, if you have any outstanding credit. I think now is the best time to start looking at those budgets well into next year, thinking we've got Christmas, we've got the winter coming up. What realistically is my budget looking like? What do I need? And where can I look at trimming some fat if I need to?